Hey guys, this is Mr. Grice for Algebra 2, Chapter 4.4 Notes, Day 3. Today we're talking about graphing linear equations in slope-intercept form. Today we're going to talk about being able to tell if two lines are parallel, perpendicular, or neither if given 2 points on each line. To be able to write slope-intercept equation of a line from a graph, or when it is slope and y-intercept. Part 1. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to determine whether lines are parallel, perpendicular, or neither. So when lines are parallel, we remember that they have the same slope. If they're perpendicular, they have opposite and reciprocal slopes. Okay, and if it's neither one of those two options. So what we need to remember is the slope formula, which is y1 minus y2 over x1 minus x2. Okay? So what we have to do is go through and do the equation for both of these and figure out what they are. Okay? So we remember that the y's go on top and the x's go on the bottom. Okay? So we have to be very careful with our signs. So click, click, and we get 8. And on the bottom, remember, we still do click, click, and we get 4. 8 divided by 4 is a grand total of 2. All right, next one. Remember, the y's go on the top, and the x's go on the bottom. On the top, we get -10. On the bottom, we can do click, click, and get -5. -10 divided by -5 is 2. So, tell me something about those numbers. They're the same, which means that we have parallel lines. Okay. Do the same thing. We're setting up our equation. Y's go on top. X is on the bottom. 4 plus 8 is 12. And on the bottom, we have a click, click, which gives us -3. When we reduce that, 12 divided by -3 is -4. Now for B, 5 minus 3, 8 minus 0. 5 minus 3 is 2. And 8 minus 0 is 8. 2 over 4 equals 1/4. Let's see. Are they parallel? No, they're not parallel. What about perpendicular? Well, perpendicular means they have to have opposite reciprocal slopes. They don't look the same, but we have to remember that that is the same thing as -4 over 1, which means these are perpendicular. Okay, so for line 3, what I want you to do is go ahead and plug in the numbers on the top on line A and line B. All we're going to do is plug in and we'll see how you guys did. Okay, so go ahead and pause the video, please. Okay, so that should have been what you got. Now let's go through and solve them. We have to do click, click, so we get -16. 5 minus 7, if you want to do the click, click, you can. You get -2, and we're left with +8. Okay, on line B, you get -3 on the top. That's -9 on the bottom. Remember, that's click, click. And when we reduce that, we get 1/3. So, parallel, perpendicular, or neither. Okay? All right, number 4, you're all on your own. Pause the video. I want you to do the top and the bottom, and then tell me if it's parallel, perpendicular, or neither. Okay? Good luck. Ooh, did you guys get this far? Well, just remember we have to reduce these, and that's equals 0, and that equals 0. Once you reduce, now once you look at these, you should be able to tell that these are actually parallel lines. Okay, the next one says write the slope-intercept equation of the line. Okay, remember that slope-intercept form is y equals mx plus b. Okay, where we have the slope and the y-intercept. Okay, remember this is your slope and this is the y-intercept. I'm going to be very sad if anybody gets these wrong, because all you have to do is plug in the information, okay? The slope is 2, the y-intercept is 7, and that's it, okay? Y equals something x, you pretty much, whatever's in the blue is you put there. Whatever in the yellow, you put there, and you just match, okay? Even if it's a fraction, you write it exactly down, okay? Now, this one, they're trying to trick you a little bit because they tell us the slope is 2/3 x, but plus 0, do we write that? Hopefully you're saying no, Mr. Grice, we don't, okay? And number 8, go ahead and write down what you think. What'd you guys get? Hopefully it was y equals -5/2x plus 3/7, okay? There's our slope, and there's the y-intercept, okay? Okay, now for 9 and 10, we're doing the same thing, except you actually have to find out what the slope is and what the y-intercept is from the graph, okay? Counting the slope we've done before, okay? You go down 3/2, and our starting point, which is the y-intercept, is 0,3. Once you have that, it's the same as up top. It's just writing it down, okay? So for number 10, please pause the video and see how you do. Okay, so you should have gotten 3/1 as your slope and 0, -3, which means y equals 3x minus 3. Okay? Well, if you have any questions, please come see Ms. Carranza or myself, because we would love to help you out. Otherwise, that's it for Algebra 2, Chapter 4.4 Notes, Part 3. Thanks for watching, guys.